Hey, I'm Dan with the Southern Paddler Channel, and let me tell you, I love fireworks. And watching them from the water, that is super cool. Let's enjoy these a little bit, and then I'll tell you how you can plan a trip just like this. If you live in or around Decatur, then you're probably familiar with the Spirit of America Festival every 4th of July, which is Decatur's annual Independence Day celebration at Point Mallard Park. So if we look here on the map, you'll see the Point Mallard Water Park right here. It's this whole complex, and that's where the Spirit of America contest is celebrated. So if you want to get to this area and if you want to watch these fireworks from the water, here's what you do. On the left here is Decatur. Here's Highway 31 running north and south. On the right, we have Priceville here, and this is Interstate 65 running north and south. So this road that runs right here between them is Highway 67. So you get on Highway 67, and right here alongside this water, which is Flint Creek, you see Hickory Hill Road. So you turn down Hickory Hill Road and you come up through here, and don't be fooled by this. This is the high tension power lines right away. The actual turnoff, if we zoom in, you can see a little bit of the road right here. It's almost directly across from Lower River Road. But you turn left there, there's a brown sign that shows you that it's a public boat launch. This is the Hickory Hill boat launch. So you turn in there, you come here, and here's the ramp area. And you simply put your boat in right here, and you paddle right along these trees, and this cut through is right here. You can paddle straight through there, and when you come out, you are facing Point Mallard. And so obviously there will be a lot of boat traffic, so you don't want to stop right there in the middle, but off to one side around these islands or maybe along these trees here. And this is all fairly shallow water, but you stop right here in this area and you're looking right at where they launched the fireworks. Now, there are a couple of things that you need to keep in mind. So first of all, when you're here at the boat launch area, generally they have the fireworks, I believe, at around 9:15, 9:30, somewhere in that time frame. If you really want to be safe, get here 2 hours early. This place will be jam-packed. Now, if I zoom in real close, you can see there's probably a dozen or more parking spots. Here's already a couple of boats and trailers here. These will be full. There will be a lot of boats, ski boats and fishing boats and whatever. This place will be jam-packed with boats and then people parked in the grass, along the roads, along the entrance road here. So you need to get here early. I've done this the last 2 years, and I try to get there about 2 hours early. And I drop my boats off down here, and then I drive up here and park kind of along the side in the grass somewhere. But there will be a ton of people here. So not only do you want to get here early, but also keep in mind that when the fireworks show is over with, all of these people are going to be coming back and trying to hit this ramp and get loaded up and go home. So there will be a lot of people here. Just be prepared to be patient there as you're trying to get back on the ramp. Also, because of all the traffic and the fact that it will be dark when you come back after the fireworks show, have plenty of lights with you. I highly recommend a headband headlight, especially one that's probably got a spotlight beam on it. That way, as you're paddling, you can kind of look out a little bit ahead and see exactly where you're going. So some kind of a head mount light, and then also either a handheld or something that's simply affixed to your canoe or kayak, especially in the back. And that way people coming up behind you can see you. But there will be a lot of boat traffic in this area and through this cut through. A lot of the bigger ski boats will simply come around the channel here. They won't try to, because this is extremely shallow through here. So some of the bigger boats will come around through here, but there will be a lot of traffic. So get there early to get a spot, have plenty of lights to make sure that you're visible, because it will be dark with everybody coming back. And here's 2 more tips that I think can help make this trip a little more fun. First of all, bug spray. It is the 4th of July and you're on the water, and so some bug spray will definitely help. But here's the other thing. This is fairly shallow water, and what I did last year was I had a piece of rebar that I brought with me. I simply had in my kayak, And when I got here to where I wanted to be, I simply stuck it down in the mud and then had some paracord and tied it off to that rebar stuck in the mud, and that was kind of my anchor point. And that way I could sit there for, because again, I got there early, so I was probably in place an hour before the show started. Me and my buddy Colton went and did this last year, so I tied off to the pole, he tied his kayak off to mine, and we sat there and we had snacks and drinks, and we just talked and watched the other boats. Actually saw a boat wreck, so yeah, I told you there was a lot of boats, and unfortunately, being the 4th of July, there will be some people drinking that probably shouldn't be drinking and boating, but it does happen, so just be careful. But it's fun, just common sense, be safe, have plenty of lights, bring you something to anchor off. That way, if there is a little bit of wind, it probably won't have a lot of current there. The wind will be the main thing you have to contend with if there's any. But something to just keep your boat stationary, and you can enjoy this show, and it's a great time to celebrate America's independence and watch some great fireworks provided by the city of Decatur. For the Southern Paddler channel, this is Dan. Y'all enjoy.